There's been a real vocal conversation going on here between the aspect of Kelly, my God Squad, and specifically my birth guide, Bernadette. It's been a very vocal conversation over the last few days with the recent writings and pointing to how important and integral this self love is. And as cliche as that sounds, and as frustrating as that is to many to hear, that the work begins and ends here, it really is the truth. And we wanted to speak a little bit to that today. As we navigate in this vessel, in this human meat suit, however you define it for you, there are these aspects of others that move along this path of life flowing. And as is said countless times in countless ways in countless videos on this channel, it's never about a them, not even once. We can make every story about a them. We can reach into that dream world and try and change and shift what appears to be arising, and that never feels good for anyone. Yet when we return to this playfulness and this willingness to love this one right here, that's always seeking the love that it is, it knows no other way. It's going to keep formulating stories of being forgotten, being left behind, being unworthy, all that stuff. And we can make it about them. They've found someone else. They like someone else. They're not letting me know how they feel about me. They're not vocalizing their love for me. They're passive aggressive. Sometimes they love me, sometimes they don't. All of that can intrinsically become one of the variables that's playing louder than all the others that are also right here. Right? We talk about the variables that appear, that are energetically a match to what we are believing in this moment, vibrationally, about this avatar. Being the avatar and the remote control, as we discussed in the last video, or 2 videos ago, I can't remember. Every moment is a call, inviting us in to see what's being believed. If jealousy is what's arising here, surely we can make it about them. The stories that arise, they're dishonest. They're cheating on me. They have someone else. They're out there investigating other options of a romantic partnership. They're trying to unite with somebody else. I don't matter anymore. I'm not significant. I'm not important. I'm not worthy of their love. Ouch, 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 and ouch. Look at it the other way. I'm calling me to this. I need me. I'm worthy of me. I'm playful. I'm fun. I'm worthy of celebrating all of this that I have to offer to myself in a partnership, in a relationship with others. My heart can explode into that, knowing that I am all of that. I don't need their validation out here in the dream world. Yes, that feels beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to hear, Kelly, I love you. Kelly, I adore you. Kelly, you mean so much to me. Kelly, I find you so beautiful. Kelly, I find your heart so warming. Those are beautiful sentiments. But aren't they as beautiful coming from you to you? Maybe perhaps more so. And then when it feels so genuine in here, you can never see it as disingenuous out there. All that can arise is what you're believing about yourself. If there's jealousy, there's something here that feels unworthy of fullness of that love. If there's a feeling of abandonment, there's something here that's feeling it's abandoned itself. If there's anger, there's something here that feels angry, but it's never about them. I have this conversation every day with the God Squad, and it comes up all the time in my one-on-one sessions with others. And I love how easy it translates back to self-work, always. I don't have to go find where I'm missing the love that I believe I deserve. It's going to show up in front of me in the apparent version of another. It's going to play out so I can see it so clearly. If jealousy's arising, there's no need to resist that. There's just a gratitude. I see you now. Let's sit. Let's share this water. Let's have this conversation. Let's discuss what's being believed here that isn't true. Every point that's pulling you away from this heart center, every single one is a lie. Every single one. And when we're in those lies, people become scoundrels. Oh my gosh, the stories we can find about them. They're cheaters, they're disruptive, they're disharmonious to my life. They can break me, they can wound me, they can destroy my heart. I'm capable of doing all of that to myself right here with these thoughts. Why go out there looking for it? I'll find it if I do. 100%, 110% assuredly, I will find it if I go out there seeking the ways in which they're dishonest, the ways in which they're disruptive, the ways in which they can break me, harm me, desert me, abandon me. I'll find them every time. We become internet sleuths, right? Somewhat stalkish. We notice the avatar needs to go see what they're doing, what they're saying, how they're behaving with others. It's a natural propensity. Don't beat yourself up when it happens, but notice it and then come back to the work for you. If you go out and you find something that hurts and harms your heart, you can certainly message them, call them names, call them a scoundrel, remove them from your life, block them. But another avatar will come in to play that character and that script out again because it's a variable there's attachment to. So it has to keep replaying until it's been looked at, not to harm us. Again, none of this is to harm us. Quite the opposite. Nothing here that's that harmful and that gritty and that unkind should survive here. Our job is not to seek for love, but to seek all the areas within ourselves from which we're blocking it. As those are removed for me, by me, and about me, I can hug myself. I can rock myself to sleep, even if there's tears falling from these eyes. Even if there's beliefs happening that you've been abandoned and forgotten, slipped by, not chosen. Even if you haven't been told you're loved, you're beautiful, you're kind, you're sweet, you're the most important person to them. Have you said it to you and meant it? Have you found that for you and discovered it? Has it become an experiential knowingness, an experiential believability so powerful that nothing else can obstruct it? Until that is in fact the case, all of these stories will continue to arise, not to harm. Life isn't out to get us. It's not out to take us down. It's out to show us all these beliefs and conditioned stuff that we've packed on ourselves, obscuring what is absolute truth, which is unconditional love, which is permeating through you always, in all ways. But it has to begin and end right here with the BS that's being allowed, the BS that's being believed, the BS that's being contrived and built on and storified. That's where the work begins and ends. I read something a while ago, and I had a conversation with Bernadette and the God Squad about it. And I can't remember exactly what the quote was, but it was something to the effect of, how busy you are out there in life. How lazy you must be. We've got the YOLO and the FOMO, you only live once. I've got a fear of missing out. But as you're out there, so busy, what is sitting right here quietly waiting for you to resume this conversation has always been right here. I'm here, God. I'm here. I'm plugged in. I'm ready to look at these beliefs and these stories. They've arisen to help me see it clearer. They've brought that part to the forefront of my manuscript. Thank you. I don't have to go hunt for it. I don't need to go back to my childhood. It's right here, right now. Let's sip water and talk. I hope that helps. As Bernadette, my God Squad, and I continue to have these conversations and collaborations, I always share what comes through in the story of Kelly, in this unfolding. It's not all unicorns and rainbows. It's not all butterflies and sparkles. There are the nights where we're bawled and crying and hugging ourselves and rocking, and those too are beautiful. They're shedding everything that's ever been believed that says you're not worthy. Every single one. Let's go. And what's seen? That unconditional love that just gets bigger and bigger. The heart just cracks open wider and wider. Those people that we called scoundrels, the ones that were horrific and conniving and abandoning and hurtful, might just perhaps look differently in the morning. Put yourself to bed. Be kind, be gentle. Don't go out and fight in the dreamscape. Don't go out and attack. And if you do, forgive yourself. Go to bed and pick back up tomorrow with a kinder, gentler way of meeting and greeting this one who loves you so much. So much. He, she, they need you. We all do. Until next time, much love. And again, I see you.